Yeah, what's going on, kings and queens? How y'all feeling out there, man? Team True, what it do, y'all? What's going on, good people? I hope that your day has been going well. Y'all know my motto, man. Be great, be productive, get out there and make it happen for you and yours. You know what I'm saying? And don't waste the time away. Make each day count and enjoy your day, man. But as far as how my day is going, man, it's been pretty, busy, pretty productive. Um, I'm still working, but I'm done working as far as my company wise. So now I'm about to start, training my clients, stuff like that. So I'm about to head to my first client in a little bit. So I got some time. That's why I'm making this video. Cause I told y'all I'm gonna make sure I try to post up something every Monday. You know what I'm saying? Just to give y'all some different content or whatever. So yeah. So I went through some of the topics some more. Y'all still sending me more. Don't worry. I'm gonna try my best to get through all of them. I'm gonna try. But the ones I chose, I'm gonna talk about self love, and I'm going to talk about don't rush love. So those are two things I'm gonna tie in together. So yeah, let me see. Let me see. Where should I start? Self love. Man, y'all already know that's something that is very important to me. You gotta take the time out for yourself. I want to make sure I'm breaking it down, right and everything. Um, so what I'm gonna do is this. Okay, so when you're single, that is one of the most important things. It doesn't matter if you're single, in a relationship, married, or whatnot. I'm gonna just say that because self love is just important, just period. Like it doesn't matter. Like if you're in something, self love needs to be it needs to be how on the list. You know what I'm saying? If you're married, same thing. But I'm gonna just make sure I'm giving a full breakdown just so that y'all can like understand like, what I'm saying. Okay, so being that if you're single, and let's just say you either just got out of something or you've been single for a while. So if you just got out of something, you definitely want to like take that time and just love yourself and focus on you. You definitely don't want to, be single and you're not doing the necessary things to make sure that you're healing properly. You know what I'm saying? So, it's very, very important to do that. That's part of like, of self love. You want to make sure that you're healing properly. You know, if you've been single for already for a while, so you should know that you need to make sure you're where you need to be at because you're probably at that point where you are trying to get yourself back out there and date, mingle, meet new people, or whatever you're trying to do, or you're just focusing on you, or you're not even thinking about a relationship or trying to get back out there. You're just focusing on you, which is all good. It doesn't matter what it is, but got to make sure that you continue to keep yourself first, because it's excuse me, because it's very important. It's very important to make sure you have a time in your life where you are locking in on yourself and making sure you're good, because if you're not good, then nothing else around you is going to be good. You want to make sure that you are mentally, spiritually, and physically good, all around, man. So that's why I say, self-love is very, very important. Y'all know that's something that I'm very, very, you know that's something that I'm like, I talk about a lot. And you know so let's say, even if you're in it, like even if you're in a relationship, a marriage, individually y'all still need to make sure individually y'all are good. Take some time apart, go do some things by yourself. Make sure that you don't lose who you are, because the one thing you don't want to do if you're in a relationship or you married, you don't want to lose who you are, because before you got with that person or whatever, it was just you. And part of and what's very important about a relationship and a marriage, you want to make sure that the foundation is solid, and you want to make sure that that's part of it. That's part of making sure individually y'all are good, making sure y'all don't lose yourself. I mean, just because you're in something, you still want to make sure individually y'all are good. Y'all are growing, you know what I'm saying, at the same pace, not one above the other. You know what I'm saying? So, because y'all not going to like everything. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are two different people. So you got to understand that, part of being in something, you got to make sure that y'all are not losing yourself individually. And then when you come together, that can just keep it, strong. It can keep the relationship strong. It can keep the marriage strong, because you're making sure individually y'all are good, and that way it can keep your foundation strong. So, but yeah, very, very important to love yourself, because it all ties together, man. Like, when you love yourself, then you can love someone else. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make sure that you're healing. You got to make sure that you know who you are, and be self-aware of who you are. You know what I'm saying? And that ties into me as far as talking about don't rush love. So like I said, if you're single and you've just freshly got out of something, or you've been single for a while, whatever the situation is, you know, don't rush it. Take your time. You know what I'm saying? Love on yourself, man. You know, we've that's how it always been, years where we've been wired to just say, hey, you gotta, be in something. You got to be married, get you a house, this, that. No, like, you can do a lot of things by yourself. Like, you can get your house by yourself. You can, be successful by yourself. You can, do amazing things by yourself. You don't necessarily have to be in something. But that's just how society made it look like. It's the thing. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to wait to, ladies, you don't have to wait for a man to like do anything. Like, if you want to go ahead on and get you a house, get you a house. If you want to go ahead on and, you know, get your career started, whatever, this and that, like, do it, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need, quote unquote, like, if you want to just be financially where you want to be just for you, cool. You don't have to sit up here and attach something to it, because even though we are wired to be the protectors and the providers, sometimes it's just like, hey, look, I want to do it for me, and that's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that that's not your goal, but sometimes in life, people just do things for themselves. They just want to do it to make themselves happy, and they're not trying to tie in anything or try to say, oh, I'm getting myself prepared for this. Yeah, you may be, but it's probably a while from now. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, yo, just love yourself, love on you, make sure you're good. You know what I'm saying? I know that um when it comes to the man and the woman, like, us men, we got to make sure that we are, financially stable, because we got to make sure, we're able to provide for our family, and the woman has to be in a state where she can be producing the stuff that she needs to do, because we don't, what I'm saying, that whole stigma of just the woman has to take care of the household, this, that, cool. And that's why I said it's very important to make sure you're taking care of you, so when that time do come, because I want that to happen for y'all out there. Like, I'm not saying don't get married or anything like that, but just love you first, because before you can think about any of that, you got to make sure you're good. You got to make sure you're where you need to be at. You know what I'm saying? Love is a beautiful thing. I love love. Like it's a wonderful thing. But you gotta love yourself first. And when all of that stuff adds in, you've been single for a while, or you're being in a relationship or a marriage for a while, you know what to do to keep, you know what I'm saying? And in whatever aspect it is for you, make sure you don't forget who you are. You know what I'm saying? And don't rush it. Don't be rushing love. Everybody wants love, man. Love is not going nowhere. So understand that, when it comes to that, just take your time. Just pray about it and let God direct your path. You know, maybe it's meant for you to be single right now. Maybe it's not your time to be in something. Everybody's love journey, is different. So understand that. Like, I feel like these two topics was, something that, that's something that needs to be talked about, because, society has it, so, what I'm saying, we've been wired so, a certain way, and it's just one way, but it's different ways, man. Just understand that, a woman doesn't have to wait for a man to do anything or whatever. Like, if y'all want to go ahead on and do what y'all want to do, buy your own house, make your stuff, make things happen for yourself, do it. You don't need a man for that. It's because you're doing it for you. That's something that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you meet a guy and you got your house and he got his house or whatever, that doesn't mean, oh, y'all about to just jump in and just, nah, because you still got to take time to actually get to know this person, get to like know who he is, whatever, like all of those things, man. Vice versa with the guys. What I'm saying? You don't got to sit up here and stress yourself about, oh, I got to make sure I'm getting myself right for this woman. No, get right for you first. Make sure you good, and then worry about that later. Because once you're in the right place you need to be mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, then your mind can, branch off and think about, okay, well, I think I'm ready to get back out there. I think I'm ready to start back dating, and I'm where I need to be at. I feel secure within myself. I feel secure within myself, not what society wants you to be, secure of who you are. And if that particular person can't accept who you are and where you're at, then whatever. You know what I'm saying? So just understand that self-love is a beautiful thing. Take yourself out. Do something for yourself. Do something that makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're single and you've been there for a while and you're trying to get yourself back out there again. Continue to just take care of yourself. And then when you get into something, still don't forget who you are individually, so y'all can make sure y'all foundation stay strong. Because, you got to love who you are before you can love somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And like those things are very important, man. My goal is to be, what I'm saying, married one day. I want to be a husband. I want to be a father. But I got to make sure I'm good. So that way I can make sure I'm bringing that right type of energy to whatever I'm trying to do within the long run. I'm not thinking about what's going on right now. I'm thinking about the long run. So I'm being self-aware of who I am and making sure I'm taking care of me mentally, spiritually and physically. So when I, get to that point in my life, I want to make sure that everything is good. You feel me? And so yeah, um, you like always, y'all comment if I miss anything. If y'all disagree or agree, let me know. I just wanted to just come up here and just talk with y'all for a bit. And so yeah, I'm about to head to my client, and y'all have a blessed evening, morning, afternoon, whatever the time zone may be. Continue on with whatever you got going on, and I'm gonna continue on with my day. And yeah, y'all be blessed. Peace, love, and prosperity. Always move with love. Love is powerful. So if don't nobody tell you I love you, I'ma holler at y'all, man. Peace out.